Shabbat Shalom, everybody. This week's Parsha is Parshat VaEtkhanan. Such a treasure trove of love of God, fear of God. The Shema Yisrael comes, and the VaEtkhanan, the Ten Commandments. But I wanted to talk about a very interesting idea I heard from Rabbi Meir Weiss, Shalita, based on the Mamlo, as Moshe prays 515 times to God, VaEtkhanan. The numerical value of it, Hanan, is 515. So God will let him enter the land of Israel. God says, no, don't talk to me more about this issue. It's sealed. I don't want to let you go into there. The question that needs to be asked is, when Miriam died, almost a year before, in the month of Nisan, Mei Meriva, that's when God had decreed upon Moshe and Aharon to pass away. This prayer that Moshe is doing in this week's Parsha, chronologically, takes place almost a year after the decree. Why did Moshe wait so long to beseech, to pray to God, to let him enter the land of Israel? Wouldn't it have been more logical for Moshe to pray immediately? Say, God, okay, instead of talking to the stone, I hit the stone. So right away he says, okay, please forgive me. It was a misunderstanding. Moshe doesn't pray at all till almost a year later, right before he's about to die. He says he prays so much, 515 times. So the Mamlo says such a beautiful idea. He says, Moshe Rabbeinu was waiting for the nation of Israel to pray for him. But they didn't. Almost an entire year, Moshe was waiting for one Jew, for them to make a petition to God. Hey, let our leader finish the mission. Let our leader bring us into the Holy Land. But they didn't. They forgot about Moses. Moses prayed for the Jews countless amount of times. He was such a ra'aya mehemna. He was such a faithful shepherd, such an amazing leader, that he said, God, if you don't forgive the Jews for the sin of the golden calf, also erase my name from the Torah. He was a true captain of the ship that he abandoned the nation. Always he's the greatest lawyer and advocate, and always praying to God. But did the Jews at least one time, pray to God that God shouldn't kill Moshe outside of Israel, let him finish the mission and come inside? So this is such an important wake-up call to us, that we must take care of our public servants. For example, a rabbi gets hired at the age of 30, and he has 4 kids, Kanai Nahara, and his salary is $50,000 a year. Many years later, when he wants to marry off his kids, the board of the shul doesn't care that he has the double amount of kids and double amount of expenses. Nobody's concerned that he may need double amount of wages. So this is an unfortunate phenomenon where the parent is always caring about the child. The rabbi, the chacham, is always caring about, like a faithful shepherd, he's sacrificing everything to serve the public and guide them in the right way. But a lot of times the public forsakes and doesn't care about their spiritual leader like the Jews did. The Jews didn't beseech and pray to the Almighty to let Moses to live. So may Hashem help us that we have so many wonderful people that rather than go make millions and billions, they sacrifice their life because they want to make the world a better place, like Moshe. In their own way, they're like a mini Moses. So let us not make the mistake of Klal Yisrael. Let us, if they need more money, and I wanted to talk about a totally different idea, honestly, this week. But the reason I talk about this is because I'm personally involved There's a great person that I admire so much, and he gives countless amount of his time to the public. And he's a tremendous, tremendous Talmid Chacham. But nothing in his house works. Not his kitchen, not his sink. Everything is outdated from 30, 40 years ago. And nobody cared, even though I'm sure people know to suggest that, hey, let's help you remodel it. You've sacrificed so many hours to help bring peace and guide us as a spiritual father. This idea, it hit home to my heart. So again, I wanted to dedicate this class for the full recovery of my father. Shalita Shalomo ben Pari, please continue to pray for him. And let's always, 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 with 2 open eyes, 4 eyes, worry on every level about the welfare of our teachers, our Rebbeim, our Chachamim, the people that serve the public, to make sure they're also comfortable, they're also taken care of. Pray for them, take care of them, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful Shabbat and a wonderful week ahead of you.